with Teddy Stringer. How are you, Teddy, first off?
I'm good, mate. I'm really good, thank you.
So a lot's happened since we last did that interview. Obviously now you are the UKFC Lightweight Championship. Just talk me through that victory, Leon Williams. How did that feel, winning that UKFC title?
Felt good, felt right.
Before you went in there.
Yeah, I think that's just, it was a nice milestone for me to get to. A year into my fighting career, got the belt, and now I'm looking forward to the matchups now. I've got the belt. Now I'm the one with the target on my head, and the people can come and call me out and come try to take my belt.
Was you surprised how easy it was? Because himself, Leon Williams, was a good wrestler himself. Was you surprised how easy it was?
I was a little bit shocked. I mean, I know that my grappling's a level above everyone else in the amateur game at the moment. So it's really a bad matchup for him because his strength was where my strength is, and you don't want to be going there with me, in my opinion.
And you went out in Bahrain, IMMAF Championships.
Yeah.
Suffered a narrow, controversial defeat, I'd call it. Just talk me through your thoughts on that fight.
Yeah. Well, the opportunity to go to Bahrain and do the IMMAFs was amazing. I've got to thank a lot of my sponsors for getting me there. I had Nigel and Waldeck from. They gave me a lot of money to be able to get out there in the first place, and that's where I want to be, competing with the best amateurs in the whole world. So I may have lost, but that doesn't matter to me. I could lose 100 fights as long as I am improving and putting the performance on. Then that's good for me. I don't feel I put my best performance in, but we'll learn from it and we'll work forwards.
You fought welterweight. Do you think that made any difference? And to give it more confidence now, you can. Because the first 2 rounds you look comfortable at welterweight. Does that give it more confidence, knowing against the bigger guys you'll do well?
Yeah, I didn't feel massively outstrengthed until that last round, but I'm a natural lightweight, I think, but I walk around at the welterweight level, so I can switch between the two quite happily, and I think I probably will have a few more matchups at welterweight going on in the future.
What was some of the feedback some of the coaches out there give you after that fight?
I think the initial reaction was just a bit of shock to the defeat, because obviously we thought we got the first 2 rounds, but everyone was very supportive of, they thought I did a good first round with my wrestling and stuff. It was really the gas tank that went for me, and we've made corrections to that, and I'm going to be fit as ever this next fight.
Good. February 29th, the rematch you've wanted your call for, you've been speaking about it every time we do an interview. The one you want, Mike Thompson. How delighted are you to get this fight?
Pardon?
How delighted are you to get this fight against Mike Thompson?
Oh, mate, I'm over the moon to get the fight. It's something I've been calling for ages. Obviously, he beat me in my second ever fight over a year ago now. And ever since then, it's in the back of my head every time I'm thinking about fighting Mike Thompson. So it's going to be a great chance to show how much I've improved as a fighter, because we've both been training. That was us a year ago. We'll see where we are in a year's time, because I've improved so much since then, and I think I'm going to outclass him.
What adjustments have you made from the last fight to this fight?
I think now I know what he brings to the table. He knows what I bring to the table. So we're going to be obviously training against each other's strengths and trying to form around that. But I think I'm a much better grappler. I'm a much better striker. I've got the confidence in all areas. So wherever the fight will go, I will be comfortable there. I don't need to be worried about, has he got power there? Is he good at wrestling? I've felt it all before, and now I've come in there with a clear mind and just work my wrestling, work my grappling, and I'll get a submission, no doubt.
You just mentioned it there, his power. Do you think he gave his left hand a bit too much respect the first fight?
Exactly that, mate. Too much respect. He clipped me with it a couple of times, but never did I ever feel like any damage was caused by his left hand. I came out of that fight spotless, and he landed a few strikes, but nothing clean. And I think some of the people he's fought have gone down easy from it, and I think they may have been journeymen or just got glass jaws. So hopefully, I'm not jinxing it, but I need to come in there and not respect his power as much and land my own strikes.
And since your last fight, he's undefeated, he's not lost. He seems to always find a way to win, is the way I will look at it when I see him.
Yeah.
So what challenges do you think he's going to bring in the octagon?
Obviously, he's got good boxing. His takedown defence is good enough, but other than that, I think he's a very one-dimensional fighter. I think his striking's where he wants to be, and I've got striking where I'm much more comfortable now. I wouldn't be surprised if this fight ends up staying on the feet and I outclass him on the feet at the moment, because I've developed to become a mixed martial artist, and I'm good in every area. So I think he brings the strength in the striking, but I match that, and if not better it. So
Yeah, one of the things I've heard when people talk about you is you can't strike. Not my opinion, but you can't strike.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grappling. So where have you been training to improve your striking and some of the adjustments you've made?
Yeah, well, I train regularly at Fourth Dimension in Nottingham now under Wayne, and he's amazing. We're bringing on my striking. I'm sparring with pro fighters from Bellator, ex-UFC guys, Cage Warriors guys, Glory, kickboxing guys, all the best strikers that there are in the area. I'm sparring with those guys, and I think I get why some people may criticise my striking, because I've never really shown it much. Every fight I've had, within the first 30 seconds, it's grappling exchanges. So I'm looking forward to, over this year, showing my striking and maybe start putting some people to sleep.
Have you watched many of his fights since your last feature?
Yeah. I've had
What did you make?
a look over them. He had a draw after the fight with me, which was a close fight. So
Tommy Coyle, I think.
yeah, I'll have to go back and look over that and see where he went wrong and the areas. But I think his performance has been pretty good. He's KO'd a few people, and you know what? I can't fault him. I want to be fighting the best people there are, so I want him to keep winning. I want to be the one to end that win streak.
And your friend, teammate, you could call him, Moose Corey Christian, he's fighting Gabriello, ex-opponent of yours.
Yeah.
How do you see that fight going?
Moose is going to destroy him. Moose is strong as a bull. When he gets your hands on you, you're done. So obviously with me and Gabby Lolo, it was 36 seconds for me to choke him out, and I imagine Moose will hold him down and bully him for 3 rounds, if not get a submission.
We spoke about your striking training. Where have you been doing your jiu-jitsu? Has it been here? Have you been working with James Boyle quite a bit?
Yeah, I've been working with James quite a bit. Obviously Matt and Ryan are now taking over at Squad in Chesterfield, so been doing a lot of work with those guys, and all my grappling training partners are just at next level. I've got so many great minds feeding in. Obviously Sam Bolt from Sheffield MMA, high level grapplers all around. Not only my coaches, but my training partners are second to none.
And your corner for the fight 29th, will Sam Bolt be in your corner again?
Yeah, if you can make it, Sam Bolt will be in my corner. We'll see. We've got some busy night of fights on the 29th. There's lots of different shows on, so hopefully I'll have all my coaches in my corner.
It was a good 2019, but where do you see yourself at the end of 2020?
I've got a goal for 2020. I like to set myself a goal every year, so I want to finish this year as the number 1 ranked amateur lightweight in the whole of the UK. I think it's doable. I'm going to get there. I'm going to keep beating people. Whoever's ahead of me in the rankings, I'll take them on. I'm coming for that number 1 spot.
And if you win after this fight, who are you looking for next?
Well, like I said, I want whoever's above me in the rankings. I think it's Haycox, I think, is the number 1 guy. I might be wrong there, but whoever it is, whoever's got that number 1 spot, I want those guys next, and then hopefully we'll go travel the world again, maybe do the Worlds again, and pick up some more W's.
Finally, fight prediction for your fight against Mike Thompson.
Fight prediction against Mike Thompson. It's going to be dominant on the feet, it's going to be dominant on the ground, but I think that's where the biggest difference is, on the ground. So I think I take him down in the first round, and I'm going to go first round TKO stoppage.
Pleasure talking to you, Teddy. Good luck all the fight.
Cheers, Charlie.
Thank you very much.